Hello, I'm Val from Val's Kitchen, and today we're going to make a Thai chicken recipe using chicken on a skewer. And the way we're going to begin is by making the marinade for it, and we're going to be using a few different ingredients that you can see here. We're going to start with a half of a cup of soy sauce, and I'll put it here in this bowl. I have 1/8 of a cup of brown sugar. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of garlic. This is a handy way of doing a garlic. And 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Now once I've mixed that all together, just kind of stir it up a little bit, and that's ready. Now I make that a few hours ahead of time, and it's ready to put the chicken into. Alright, get rid of that, and these. Okay, now we're going to start by cutting up our chicken breast. And as you see, I have 3 chicken breasts. I use 1 for each person that I'm going to be doing it for. And usually I cut the chicken into 4 or 5 strips, depending on the size of the chicken breast. So I'll start with the first one here. And as I cut them, I put them right into the marinade, just into strips like this. There we go. Alright, I have cut up all my chicken breasts now, and I've put them in the marinade, so I'm just going to stir them around a little bit. Make sure they're all coated well. I'm going to put a lid on that, and I'll put those in the refrigerator until I'm ready to skewer them and cook them. Now, I have some water here in a basin and my skewers, and I'm going to put the skewers into the water and soak them until it's just about time to cook them. That way, when I cook the chicken, they're not going to burn up. They're soaked well and ready to go. I'll see you later. Okay, we're back again. I've had my chicken marinating for about 3 hours now, so it's time for it to be skewered, and I'm going to put it on the barbecue. I have my rice cooking in my rice cooker over here. I put in 3 cups of water and 1.5 cups of rice, so that's cooking and that's soon be ready. And now I'll begin by skewering my chicken. So you just, kind of a messy job here. Just take it and skewer it through. And get them ready for cooking. And I'll finish those and we'll be back. Okay, I finished skewering all the chicken. The skewers had sat in the water for 3 hours as well, so they're good and wet and ready to go. I'm going to stick this in the barbecue, or actually get somebody else to stick it in the barbecue. They stick it normally on the top layer so that it can cook through and not burn. Takes about maybe 15 minutes, and away it goes. Okay, the chicken's gone to the barbecue, and while that's gone, I'm going to make some sauce here that's going to go on top of the rice. So what I use is 3/4 of a cup of this tomato and oregano dressing, and 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar. And depending on how spicy you want it, I put in 1/8 of a teaspoon of these chili peppers, but if you like it spicier, go ahead and put more in. And I'm just going to stir that all up. And this is so delicious on the rice. All right, so I'm just going to set that aside. And that is ready. And see how simple that was. Okay. Okay, we're getting ready for our dinner. And what we do is you can use either leaf lettuce or romaine lettuce. Wash your leaves and dry them in the spinner here, and then just lay them out around your plate. And now that's how simple it is. It's ready for the rice. The rice is going to go on top of that. Then we're going to put that dressing on it that you saw me make a minute ago. We'll put our chicken on that, and then I'm going to have another sauce that's going to go on top of the chicken, and I'll be making that in a few minutes too. All right, we're ready. Our rice is ready here. So I'm going to sprinkle that on top of the lettuce leaves. This is a great meal in the summer or the winter, where I like it both. If you don't have a barbecue, or you don't want to use your barbecue, you can also just do your chicken in the oven and broil it under the broiler, a couple inches below the broiler. And if you forget to soak your skewers, you can also cook the chicken without the skewers as well. So I'm just going to move this rice over here out of the way. And we're going to put some of this dressing that we made, put that right over top of the lettuce and the rice. And that is so delicious. That is just totally yummy. Okay, leave that aside, and I'm going to put a few skewers of the chicken right on top of that. Doesn't that look delicious? All right, now the next thing we're going to do, is the last step, is to make some peanut sauce that goes on top of the chicken. So what we're going to do is take about 1.5 tablespoons of peanut butter. And I'm just going to microwave that for about 25 seconds. There we go. That's nice and soft and creamy. I'm going to add a tablespoon of soy sauce. And a teaspoon of brown sugar. Mix that in a little bit there. And to spice it up a little bit, we're going to add 1/8 of a teaspoon of cumin and cayenne. And mix that up again. Now if you don't get a chance to use it right away, because you can make it a little bit ahead of time, sometimes it tends to get a little hard, you can stick it back in the microwave again and soften it up again, no problem. Alright, nice and creamy. Okay, so what we're going to do now is just take a little bit of that peanut sauce and just put it on the chicken there. And this meal is ready to go. All right, well, I hope you enjoy it. This is my Thai chicken on rice.